like great just being in a different place and being in a different culture. There were things that took quite some time to get used to.
I found it's not easy to talk to British people because their culture is completely different from my culture.
I'm from Uganda. I came to the UK as a student.
I never knew about the Bible. I never knew about God. I never came to the church.
I got to see a different side of the Christian church in a different context.
I thought of myself that I would love to live in a big city like London, but in the end I realized I'm not that kind of person.
Then I realized that there are some people who are very different, and I met some Christians, and from them I learned that actually it's not just about the culture, but it's about when we had a love for other people. After a few months, then I decided to become a Christian.
I had been a Christian for several years before then, but hadn't really come to grips with what the Bible was saying for sure.
I find it's really hard to understand some of the content in the Bible. For example, the Old Testament.
I wanted to be able to better understand how to handle the Bible.
Through some random encounters with different people on the streets asking me for directions, I came to realize that if I know a little bit about what I need to tell them, I'll be just a little bit helpful. If I know nothing about where they need to go, I will be of absolutely no use to them. But if I know exactly where they're going, I can be of perfect help. If I know nothing about the Bible and how to explain it to somebody, I can be of no use to them. My ideas are as good as their ideas. I need to be able to communicate God's ideas from the Bible. If I know a little bit about the Bible, I can be only a little bit of help to them. If I know a lot about the Bible, I can be of really good help to anyone who wants to come to know Jesus.
It helped me to improve my biblical knowledge, and it helped me a lot to have the idea of the whole Bible.
Another thing that I learned that was really helpful is that there's one big story through the whole Bible which I'd never seen before.
What it has really taught me is that understanding the Bible isn't rocket science. It's great that no one ever feels that any question is silly.
It's helped me in delivering the gospel, in doing my work for the Lord.
Why I can now say that Jesus is the answer.
It has absolutely impacted the way I approach God's Word.
Just meeting fantastic people from all over the world, from Vietnam, from Singapore, Korea, Africa, all over the UK. I would recommend this to anyone and everyone.
Everybody's got an opinion about everything in the world we live in today. What about what God has to say?